Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Frida Tate, and this is James, my husband. And behind we have a passenger. His name is Jordan. Jordan, say hi. Yes, so in today's video, we are running some errands. One of them being, we are going to see the Commissioner of Oaths, just because James is renewing his spouse permit so that he stays legally in Zambia. I guess he still wants to be with me. He still loves me. Yeah, we just thought, maybe like a drive would be boring, and so we are going to do a couple's question game.
Q&A.
Yeah, Q&A. So let's get into a video. Just kidding. Well, he actually didn't hear that. He didn't see that.
What is that?
So, no, I just said I'm going to put you on a hotspot.
Oh.
But there's no question that you cannot answer.
That's right.
I looked up some questions online and I did find a lot of questions. However, some of them were kind of too invasive, and yeah. So let's start with the first question. And the first question, you answer it and then I answer the same question. All right, so let's do it. What's something you used to believe about relationships that you no longer do?
Come on, let's go. You know what? I don't know if I ever really had like super strong beliefs about relationships.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of a mystery to me. And I'll only feel like maybe I'm a bit more clued in now, but I don't know if I had like beliefs before. Yeah, I'll turn. There we go. Is that it? This one right
that's
here?
That's it. The one that I was pointing at.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the bakery's not. Oh, it's behind. No, where we've gone too far. I have to go back.
Yeah, and I was pointing at it.
Okay, well, my mistake. You got me with the question. I was deep in thought and I got distracted from my driving.
All right, so I'm gonna answer the same question.
Okay.
I used to believe that, relationships were supposed to be perfect. Marriages were supposed to be perfect. But I don't believe that anymore, because I have learned through my life experiences that relationships, it's two imperfect people that come together, and things are never perfect.
I'll agree with that, because even for me, I think when I was young, like maybe 18 or so, you get this idea, oh, you're going to meet this person,
yeah,
and there's like a fairy tale and happily ever after, and in the real, on TV or in a movie or something, yeah, they show that all the time, but not in real life. No,
I know.
You know what? That hurts. Those ideas do more harm than good, because they put people's expectation to be unrealistic.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Question number 2. What's something surprising that you were afraid of as a child? What's something surprising that you were afraid of as a child?
Kid. Maybe heights. Also bees, because when you're a kid you don't want to get stung.
Yeah.
When I was a really little kid, I didn't like to go alone into the basement.
Okay.
And so that's about it. That's what I can think of.
All right. As for me, there's, I grew up in Africa, right?
Snakes.
Well, maybe snakes, maybe lions, but there's also some cultures and beliefs that
Go pups.
people would say. For example, one belief was that one belief we were told as kids was that when you start your menstrual period and then you don't tell anybody older, like your parents, your mother, then your nails will start getting longer. I know that
It
was,
will turn into claws.
yeah,
Really?
yes.
Okay.
And then growing up a tall person, and then I was like, okay, I look at my fingers, I'm like, my fingers are getting longer. Do I have my periods that I don't know about?
So it gave you issues.
Yes. Yeah. But then, as an adult, I feel that was ridiculous.
Silly, yeah.
On number 3 question, what was your favorite food growing up? Did you have any favorite food?
Okay. Black forest cake. I've always liked that.
Okay, that's dessert.
That's
But anyways,
still food.
but it's still food.
Pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, then for me, my favorite food growing up was maybe mango.
Yeah, something seasonal. Right?
Okay, yeah, something. Oh, and talking about seasonal, I would say masuku and imfungo.
Masuku.
Masuku.
Masuku. Okay.
Yes. Yes, even up to now, that's my favorite. Because the number 4 question is, what's your favorite food now? I'm going to answer first. My favorite food now is still masuku and imfungo. Yeah, I love that. For the people that don't know what masuku is, I don't know what an English name is for it, but it's wired fruit and it comes with the rainy season.
It's like those little small round things, right?
Yeah.
Almost, if there was anything close, it's, in terms of the way it looks, it's maybe the same size as a cherry, but they're kind of yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Do you have any favorite food right now?
I like cherries,
Yeah.
pepperoni pizza, a nicely done T-bone steak.
All right. James, you are giving the whole menu.
Yes,
Okay.
those are my favorites.
All right. Number 4. What was your dream job growing up? So you're going through Cosmo?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My dream job growing up,
Yeah.
to be a pilot, for
Okay.
sure. You know,
Oh, nice.
to fly an airplane, right? For a
Yeah.
living. I mean, how cool
Yeah.
would that be? Even now, I would say,
Yeah.
if I still had, I'd still think that's it.
Okay. My dream job growing up was being a journalist. So let's go to the next question. And this is number 6. What is your definition of romance?
My definition of romance?
Yes. I want you to answer that. I'm looking forward.
When you're together with someone and you have feelings for them and they have feelings for you,
Yeah?
and then you're sort of giving them like this extra consideration, and they're doing the same for you. Like you could have someone who's crazy about one person,
Yeah?
but the other person, they will take advantage of them. So for it to be romance, right? Instead of the difference between romance and getting taken for a ride is that it's a two-way street. There's a balance there. So to me, that would be romance.
All right. So you are turning to the right. Yeah. All right. So my definition of romance is somewhat like what you just said. I would also add, like for me, it actually turns me on when you kind of help me out in the kitchen.
How about with my pizza sauce last night? That was nice.
Yeah, that was romantic.
It was?
No,
A little bit?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cutting potatoes?
Yeah, that's romantic. It's romantic.
And for her, that's romantic. So I didn't know that. Now I get an extra bonus out of that.
Yes, yes. All right, so let's move on to our number 6. No, actually number 7. Growing up, did you see yourself having kids? If so, how many?
I don't know if I thought about it growing up, but you know, I thought when I did start thinking about it, I'd say maybe 1 or 2.
Okay.
And then this one here, bumper to bumper. 5 kids.
Well, duh! You married the African woman, so yes, there you have it, 5 kids. So we move on to question number 8. Do you think it's more important to be smart or to be kind?
You know,
what do you think?
I think, okay, I guess I'd choose kindness, right? Because Jesus, he was kind.
Yeah.
He was smart too, though. Like, he was a teacher. So you see, the best example of a person you could be was someone that had balance.
I would go with your answer. I would choose kindness. Number 10. Sorry, number 9. Would you rather be loved, respected, or admired?
Same thing, right? But you know, I think being loved is probably more important than anything else, right?
Yeah. You asking me?
Now it's your turn, right?
Okay, it's my turn. And I would go with the same answer. I would choose to be loved. Let's move to number 6. Sorry, number
8 or
no, number 10.
number 10.
Okay, I'm just gonna close the window. So we continue our game. And so let's go to number 10. What is your best quality?
My best quality.
Yeah. Now toot your own horn.
Okay.
It's your chance to toot your own horn.
I think my ability to understand and possibly explain things. I kind of have like a teacher, like a sort of an aptitude for learning and then to explain.
My best quality is forgiving and generosity.
Yes.
Yeah. What's my best quality?
You already said.
What do you think? No, my best quality.
You said generosity and oh, you're a good cook. Oh, this one here, she can cook. She has cooking, yes.
Okay.
Very good cook.
Thank you.
And you do it like just a professional level of cooking. And you know what? I've only ever been married once with her, so I don't know what it's like to be married to someone who would just be an average cook. So
Yeah, but
I
you've got
honestly-
hotels and restaurants to compare to.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is,
And your mom as well.
okay, yeah, well, my mom was an okay cook, but I would say even that you're even a bit better of a cook than my mom. But yeah,
It's him who's saying, not
So-
me.
very, very good.
Yeah.
And, you know, to appreciate that, I guess what I was trying to say earlier, you could get spoiled, right? You could take it for granted.
Yeah.
But last night, we had some pizza, and we hadn't had it for a while. And she whipped up the pizza. I helped out just a little bit, but mostly it was her. Oh, that pizza was good.
Yeah,
Better.
Thank you.
There's no place here in Zambia that makes a pizza that's anywhere even close. Like maybe one or two restaurants that they're okay, but
Yeah. Okay, so to answer that same question, what my best quality, meaning you,
for me,
yes, for you.
now I get to enjoy. Here we go.
Okay, I love the fact that you are forgiving. I love the fact that you look for positives in someone. For example, the kids is playing with ball in their house, and I'm just like, oh, the kid is playing with a ball in their house, and they knock something over, and James is like, oh, you know, you should play outside, don't play in the house. Oh, but at least you got a good throw.
Yeah, he was accurate. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, so he's always looking for those little things, even when I'm like, oh, this is not it. Yeah, but James looks for the positive about whatever. He turns lemon into lemonade. All right, moving on. What is the first thing that you noticed about me?
Okay, when we first met in person, and I've said this before.
Okay, no, first, obviously we met online.
Okay.
You noticed something that caught your attention, and so by the traffic, by the traffic lights there, you turn to your right. Yeah.
Okay, her perfect boobs. And I was like, she had a profile picture and I was like, oh, those are nice, like super nice. And not just nice, but like exceptionally nice. And I remember looking at them and I couldn't see anything that I could say that was to be critical. They were perfection in every regard. And trust me, I know, anyways.
Okay.
When
What
I met
about
her in
when we met
person-
in person?
She's tall, like, oh look, because there was these other people and she put her hand up so I could see her, and it was easy to see because she was almost head and shoulders above everybody else in the crowd. So I was like, oh, she's tall. And I like that. That's a nice thing.
All right. So to answer the same question, the first thing that I noticed about you when we met online, of course, you know, when you're dating online, there's all these pervs that would ask for weird, inappropriate pictures and everything.
Show me your boobs.
Yeah, and talk about something inappropriate.
Oh,
But
okay.
I noticed that you were clean and you were not.
Respectable, right?
You were respectable and respectful at the same time. You never asked for any inappropriate thing from me when we first met online, and when we met in person, I noticed your smile. I loved your smile. I loved your teeth. Okay, number 13. Is there any personality trait that always ticks you off in a person?
You know what? Somebody who's arrogant, I guess.
Yeah?
I mean, there's more than one thing, but someone who's like genuinely arrogant. You know, I could handle someone that's impatient. I could handle someone that's got a bad temper, even someone that holds a grudge, but someone that looks down on other people and they've got this sort of built-in sense of their own superiority. That's and where it's sort of out of control. Like, I know everybody's got tendencies, right? But
okay, you're on
this
camera.
one should back up. He's blocking traffic. He's got nowhere to go.
All right, so let's go to number 15 or number 14.
14.
What's your dream vacation?
To go back in time to ancient Egypt and to spend 1 week living like the highest, like somebody who is very well off, because that's a period of history that fascinates me.
Okay.
And it'd just be so super interesting. And you said dream vacation, so something that's beyond reality, obviously.
All right. So for me, my dream vacation, I've never been there. I've heard about Bali. Yeah, so here we're gonna be turning to the left. So see if we can be in that lane. Okay. So yeah, Bali or Hawaii. I don't know if it's just overrated or but I've heard a lot about these places.
Island paradise.
Yeah.
Fiji, maybe even, right? Like a place like that.
Yeah. So yeah. All right, let's go to number 15. And number 15, what's something you'd like to try doing but haven't worked up the nerve yet?
Skydiving.
Okay.
To jump out of a perfectly good airplane for no reason other than the thrill of it, and you're hoping that your parachute will work.
Taking a walk with a lion or a cheetah or a leopard.
Like at a park or
at the park,
as
of course.
a pet, and you'd have
No. At the park. Yeah. Number 16. What activity makes you feel the most joyful when you are doing it?
What activity?
Yeah.
The most joyful. Well, there's doing it, obviously. I mean, that's an honest answer, right? But when we're going on a trip and we're in the car, we're heading out on the road, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
That one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Going somewhere new.
Yeah, I am not, and I'm going to answer that question. I am not copying your answer. I would say, when I'm doing it with you, I feel joyful. Straight, we're going straight. Yeah. So, yeah, I just feel joyful. Did you have to do that, James?
Yes, I did.
On camera?
It's my sense of humor.
Okay.
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 Other than that, if you were going to give a non-sexual answer, what would you say? Joyful.
Okay, you can. Okay.
Keep driving.
Keep driving. Yeah, if I was gonna give a non-sexual answer, I would say, the same thing. Taking a road trip.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that. It gives me joy. Yeah. All right, so let's move to question number 17. Do you think which is actually the last question. Lastly, but not the least, do you think there's such a thing as luck, or do we create our own outcomes? What do you think?
Okay, how would I say it? I think there is a tremendous amount of luck and people don't realize. You got some people, they have this belief that the way things are so much under their control, but I don't think so. I think that a lot of your life, like maybe 80 or 90% is up to God, right? If you want to say that instead of using the word luck. You say some of these billionaires, they'll write a book and they'll say, oh, I did this and I'm like that, blah, blah, blah. But really, they had a circumstance and an aptitude that they kind of had given to them. Other people too that have things kind of tough. I think it's the people that get it tough. They understand how big of a role that luck or God's will plays in their lives. And so I think that you can do a lot of stuff and you can make a difference over time, but it's not all up to you.
Yeah. So for that one, I would say it was an unforeseen occurrence, being in a wrong place at a wrong time, if you see what I mean. But then to give my answer, I beg to differ. I don't believe that there's such a thing as luck. We can all create our own outcomes. For example, I am just going to give you a perfect example. When we met online, right? You obviously met some other girls. I met some other guys online, and then we chose to meet each other and get married after 9 days. You know, we could have said that, you know, perhaps that wasn't ideal. It wasn't like we can't get married after 9 days, and we could have gone any other way, right? But we chose to get married after 9 days, knowing well that we may have to deal with the consequences. That's how I feel about luck, and I don't think anyone would convince me otherwise.
I'll try.
Yeah, you try all you want.